It's the 100th anniversary of Disney Animation, and we've made an unprecedented partnership with the Disney Animation Library.
I cannot tell you what a dream come true this was for so many of us. And I cannot imagine a better way to bring to our audience our films than in an immersive experience like this. Your grandparents grew up with us, your parents grew up with us, our kids have grown up with us. And there's, to me, a magic in the Disney animated films bringing generations together. And I think the reason they touch all generations is there is a quality of magic and emotion in each of these films.
As a filmmaker, you have a single screen. Sometimes it's very wide. You've got speakers all over the place, but I've never worked in a 360-degree environment. So the challenge, of course, becomes adapting to that new medium, that very successful new medium, and how do you best incorporate, an incredible volume of brands and characters and films and music and IP to make it everything that it can be.
So in the project, we have been really careful and really thoughtful about the emotional journey that we want the audience to feel. Not only does it feel dynamic and entertaining, but also really emotional, to the point that sometimes in revision we kind of tear up or really get super excited and emotional about things. So I think we're going into the right path.
And this is a completely new way of experiencing these films because it really puts you inside of them. And then we have this incredible interactivity where the video projections will move with you and you're able to make things happen, and it's so exciting for kids to be able to do that.
I cannot wait to see kids walking through those fields of flowers and them moving as a result of that. I think the interactivity in this show in particular is the best that Lighthouse has ever done.
Right now we are setting colors and effects and loops and all that's synchronized with the video. So we're doing a test run right now to see if some of the work that we've done over the last 3 days is working out with the video content on the walls.
We have this kind of visual storyline that leads you all the way through our galleries that we call the Wish Trail. And so in Disney vernacular, wishes are dreams, right? They're sort of synonymous. And we have this kind of beautiful visual, artistic through line that kind of leads you from one activation to the next in our lobby. And in the lobby, you'll meet characters, you'll have photo opportunities with characters, you will see how they literally go from the script and how they get drawn, how we storyboard. We learn a bit about what it's like to make an animated film. You learn about how we bring whole lives and whole cultures into films. We learn a bit about the animators and people from different backgrounds who did a lot of the early drawings and created certain characters.
As we started working and collaborating and working on this wonderful project, it was really great because what we were able to bring and what I could bring to this project was about how we really develop our films. All the way from the beginning. When we're working on those story sketches, what's really terrific is we're doing that exactly what Walt did 100 years ago. So when he developed his characters, when he developed his world, all the environments, we still do to this day. We do it the exact way. There's pencil, there's paper, and it's just that whole process. And how we went in to this project was to bring all of that to life.
So we wanted to add yet another kind of tactile layer to the show, and Disney has these incredible scenes. They have Frozen that has snow, and they have Little Mermaid under the water, and I thought, what is more fun than having actual bubbles in the gallery? And so we went to Fan Yang and the Gazillion Bubble team, and they've created these incredible special effects. So imagine now you're inside our 10,000 square foot space, and we completely fill it with bubbles. It's extraordinary, and it's a lot of fun.
As you can see, you can eat it, you can play with it. You have smoke bubbles, you have transparent bubbles, you have bubbles that feels like little raindrops when the time happens. It's just this really cool immersive experience.
Such a joy for little children. They want to talk to the characters. They want to run and help the good guys to fight the bad guys. So here in this environment, you can actually do that. You are free.
What's most exciting is that there will be films for everyone of all ages. And we hope that we will bring tears of joy, emotional tears, that when you're watching, that you, whether it's Cinderella, whether it is Pinocchio, Zootopia, Frozen, that you will remember at that moment when you were watching that film, when it came out, and how it affected you and how what it means to you. And bringing those moments of just so glad to be in this immersive experience and feeling that surrounded by our films and the music.
I hope people come here and experience a really emotional experience through films that they know and love. And then I hope they feel so good about it that they want to bring everyone that they love to come see the show, just to kind of, you know, relive just the joy that these movies have brought to them in their lifetimes.
Being able to take a lot of that, all of that content that was available and be able to create a new story that is vintage Disney, like hitting those emotional peaks and valleys of a proper Disney story, but in a visual and visceral experience. We want to hit all the senses and really thrust you into the story like no way it's been done before.
All of these characters end up coming together into this one constant story about wishing and dreaming that gives you hope and optimism, which is also something that a lot of us need today.
This show is really special because it's the 100th year of our animation studio, and the amazing artwork that's been created there over the years. It's kind of getting to sift back through all those films and put them together in one show. It's really a special opportunity.